It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Panthers coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
The Chargers coming out to take over, and it is Justin Herbert at quarterback CD, now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 74 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to give the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. Third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes... and put some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. From the 50, here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there. Now it's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A short throw hauled in by Trimble and able to get it.